Okay, we're back, and hopefully it stays that way. I do not know what's going on. I'm actually going to cut my phone off, hoping that maybe this is Robin's signal from somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It's just going crazy. Glad you came back, Rob. I don't know what happened right there. I just don't know what happened. Total failure on my internet's part. And I want to say that sometimes when it gets cold, I have Comcast or Xfinity internet, and usually it's pretty good, but every once in a while it just craps out, and I don't know why. YouTube is having server issues. Oh, there we go. That's a problem. I appreciate it, Jack. Thanks for letting us know that, buddy. If it goes down again, I don't know what I'll do. I do still plan on giving away a shirt or a hoodie. If it goes down again, we may have to give it away next week. I don't know. If it keeps going down, I can't keep having a stream like this if it's going to keep going down, I guess is what I'm saying. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't do that this time. But we're back, and we'll see if we can scroll through this. All right. Hey, Gear, Love of Smoke, what's up, buddy? How are you on this great evening? And Jack, welcome everyone. I don't know how far I had gotten talking a minute ago, but I had been rambling on about this whole thing that I was thinking about doing, and I'm pretty sure that you all missed all of it. It was one of the things where I looked down and I was like, that's frozen. But that's what happens. We'll get back into that here in a minute. Can anybody tell me how far I got with what I was talking about? Because I don't remember. I don't know when it froze. My dog just had a shave and now he's wandering around the house. Those giveaways break the internet. Yeah, it must be what it is. Everybody wants a Gear Runner hoodie. Evening again, Steve. Evening. Welcome to the live. Hello. Technology kills reliability. I think I heard a very wise man say that one time for 100. Come here, babe. But that is exactly right, and that's probably what happened. In the house, what's up, Jason? How's it going? For everybody that just joined in, we're giving away a hoodie if this stream stays up. If the stream doesn't stay up, we'll give one away next week. But we're eventually going to give away a hoodie, hopefully. Hopefully somebody can tell me how far I had gotten before it froze up a minute ago. Hey, Andy says, Bob, what's up, Bob? How's it going? Bob, out of all the people on the stream, probably has better odds of winning the giveaway, and I don't know why, because he just seems to win everything. So Bob probably has better odds. Bob needs to play the lottery. That internet goes down faster than a $2. Oh, wait, well, I do. Sometimes I say that. I know exactly what you're talking about. The Gear Runner hoodie is pretty sharp. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. And you'll get your chance to win one after a while. Short giveaway. Well, hopefully it's a longer giveaway. You was on the mist and went away. I started reading and went away. The Fox Body Mustang. Okay. All right. The Fox Body Mustang. So my buddy has a Fox Body Mustang. It has a good drivetrain, good engine, good transmission. Everything runs really good. I think he said the valve seals leak just a little bit if it hadn't been started in a while. So you'll get a little bit of smoke if you haven't drove it in a week or so. But everything else runs good. It needs some body work. It needs a little bit of trim work and stuff like that. And it needs to be painted. I've never painted a car in my life. But if I get this car, I will paint this car myself. I want to see how hard it is. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm going to do my best to become what little bit I can if I get this car, because I will replace these valve seals myself. I will paint this car myself. I will do everything. My buddy has a shop that I can paint it at. He has all the tools and equipment. All I would have to do is literally just buy the supplies to do it with, such as paint, masking tape, sandpaper, stuff like that. All the fillers, whatever I use, whether it be Bondo or whether it be fiberglass or whatever it is, I would just have to buy that stuff. He has everything else, and he would let me use it free of charge. So I would do all that myself. And also, I found my old 300, as most of you all know. Now, my wife doesn't know any of this, so it's kind of like Demolition Ranch. Don't tell Mir, don't tell Pam. But I found my old 300. My wife pretty much knows if I got a chance to buy that car back, I would definitely do it. But that car is not running exactly right either. So that would also be a project car that I would myself work on. I would not hire that out. I would work on. These are two cars that I can pick up really reasonable. Hopefully, I've not talked about 300. If the 300 is not really reasonable, I would not buy it. I mean, the car has been wrecked a couple of times. It's been put back right, but it has been wrecked a couple of times. And it's not running correctly. You're not going to pay top dollar for something that's not running right. So if I can pick this car up for a very reasonable amount of money, I would probably purchase both of them. They would be real true project cars. I know we buy channel cars and we call them project cars and we put mods on these, but they are 100% functional. My Jeep, my truck, my Roush, and I just jinxed all three of them, but I wouldn't care to start to Florida in any of those three vehicles. When I say a project car, these two vehicles are true project cars. You would see stuff on the channel that you've never seen before, like me really probably screwing up an engine because I'm willing to work on it because what have I got to lose? So what do y'all think about that? The Mustang may or may not be for sale. The 300 may or may not be for sale. The guy that has the Mustang is debating on whether or not to sell it or a Jeep Cherokee because he just bought a truck. So he's got to let me know on that. And I've tried to get a hold of the guy with the 300, but from what I understand, he is pretty irritated about the car not being able to be fixed right now, and they can't figure out what's wrong with it. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I just put an engine in it. I'd probably try to do that myself too. Who knows? But y'all can leave it in the comments, and when I catch up in 45 minutes, I'll see what y'all think. Let's see where we're at. Short giveaway at the Fox Body. Okay. Hey, Andy, hope all is well. Dave, it's going pretty good, buddy. Pretty good. And for the other people wasn't on here, we're going to give away a Gear Runner hoodie. Let me talk about that while everybody's on here. It'll be later on. It is a double extra large. That's the only size I got. If I can get a hold of it, I'll show you what it looks like. Right here it is, maybe. There we go. And it also has the Gear Runner logo on the top. I've sold a few of them. If you don't win one and you're interested, email me at gearrunner24@gmail.com or direct message me on Instagram. I've got a few left, but once they're gone, they're gone. But you have a chance to win one tonight, so don't email me just yet. Mustang, yep. I think I got through it all. And like I said, that would be true project vehicles. I'm kind of excited about this because I've always had a big interest in cars, and especially the Fox body. I could probably get that reasonable enough to where if I really wanted to go internal on the engine, even though it's really reliable right now, I could probably do that. The 300 realistically was a freaking rocket ship when I had it. So I imagine it's probably still that once it's fixed. There's not a lot needs to be done to the engine other than just getting the bottom end of it running right, which they can't figure out, like I said. But once that happened, nothing else needs to be done to that car. I think it had a little over 500 and some horsepower. That's enough. That's enough, especially in a twin turbo V6 or V6. It's enough. It's enough. Whatever. Where we at? Hit the like button, guys. Definitely hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up for this stream that's still staying up. So just hit the thumbs button that we're still not, been froze up yet. You were going to paint that project car. Yep. Then I would do it myself. I would videotape that. I would not have that hired out. That is something that I would just definitely do myself. So you all could actually see how hard it is to paint a car. Who knows? I mean, I know a little bit about it. I've seen it done. How hard is it? We'll find out together if I get it. That is, if I get it. But they both got to come for sale first. It's just hypothetically right now. We talked about it today. He's seriously thinking about selling it. So it's a big possibility on the Mustang. The 300, I ain't even talked to that guy yet, but from what I understand, he's getting irritated with the car because they can't figure out what's wrong with it. That's the time to buy it. When somebody gets irritated and mad at something and they don't want to fool with it anymore, that's the perfect time to buy something. Live stream brought to you by Viagra. Keep it up. Yeah, I wish they'd sponsor me. I mean, heck, if you're going to pay me, I'll wear a shirt and whatever. It don't matter to me. Hey, Viagra, if you're looking for a sponsor, I'm for hire. Pay me. Let's see here. Yep, I do. will help after that big Tundra purchase. Yeah, Bob just bought a new Tundra. My Siri come on. Siri just come on and has actually been dictating everything I've been saying. It's like I'm keeping minutes over. I look down, I was like, what is going on? But Bob just bought a new Platinum Edition Tundra. It is the gray that, what is it? Metallic gray. It's a magnet. What is that? I can't remember what. It's gray. And I love that color. I do. That's my favorite color, Tundra, even more so than the black one I have. There was just several gray ones around here, and a few of them was at work, and I didn't want to get the same thing they had. And when I found mine, it already had a few mods on it and such low miles, I knew that's what I was going to get. But the gray is actually my preferred color. When I trade mine in for a 2021 or whenever the new redesign comes out, it will probably be a gray one if I was guessing. Don't know if I'll stay with the Platinum. Don't know if I'll go with the Pro. I'm not sure what I'm going to go with yet. But if it's offered in gray, that's probably the color. What about Bob? Yeah, what about Bob? Bob wins a lot of contests. He has good odds. You said you were going to buy a car and then it froze. Yep, I hope to buy two. And I want to tell y'all something. Here's my plan. And this will be the one stream my wife's watching. And she's like going to come home and luckily I've already took a shower tonight, so it ain't like, through the shower curtain. But anyway, my thing is, if I buy one, maybe I can sneak it down under the basement in the house, and I can leave one outside. And then she'll just think I bought one until she does laundry. So she'll have time to get over the fact I bought the first one. And then she'll be upset about the second one and not upset about both of them at the same time. I don't know if it's going to work. She's going to be mad. It's going to be mad. I may need to come live with one of you all with my car lot. Where we at? Yep, heard that. Rob would get lost in that hoodie for a week. Rob would get lost in this hoodie and probably just curl up and stay warm. What's going on down there in Greenville? Not much, and we got an E in that. Not much. Pretty boring. Had a long week so far, but vacation is coming very rapidly. Next week, I'll talk about that. Might as well go ahead and talk about that now. So next week, I'm going to Florida on Friday, as far as I know. I've tried to call and confirm the reservation, and the way we made it, I rented off my buddy. He has Blue Green and RCI, and you can rent it through RCI as like a gift thing. And they actually book it through Blue Green, and then they can't see the reservation till like the week before you leave. Now they told me it was 2 weeks before you leave, and I called last Friday, or Saturday, which would be 2 weeks, and they told me that whoever told me that made a mistake. They can only see it 1 week, so I've still not confirmed a reservation yet. If I cannot confirm that place has my reservation on file, I'm not driving to Florida. I'm not going to do it, because the place I'm going to has to have it on file, or I don't have a place to stay. So that's why I said supposedly. But supposedly next Friday, going to Florida. But my wife wants to go to Atlanta for a couple of days. So if I can get off work a couple of days early, I will actually leave out, I guess, Wednesday, drive down to Atlanta. We're going to go to the aquarium down there. We're going to go to the College Football Hall of Fame, maybe the World of Coke. And there's some other place that does root beer that she wants to go to as well. So there's several things we'll probably do in Atlanta before we drive on down. And that's a nice layover. You can actually go down 75 or 95 to get to Florida. So it doesn't matter. It's about the same time either way. So it's not really any longer. Florida, Orlando is about 6 hours or so from Atlanta. So, if I drove to Charleston or I drove to Atlanta, it's about 6 hours either way. So it's a nice layover, and there's a lot of stuff I can do. They also have whales at the Georgia Aquarium, like huge 40-foot whales. So that's going to be kind of cool to see. I've never seen a whale. Just think it'd be kind of neat. In my opinion. But hopefully that happens next week. If not, it's going to suck. But if it does, I do plan on doing tons of videos when I get back, trying to find a pretty day to do them, so maybe it won't be so cold and I can stockpile these. but I will be off work from the 10th until the 6th of January. So I'll have off from the 10th of December to the 6th of January. So I should have plenty of time through there to actually do all kinds of videos, hopefully. So hopefully I'll be stocked up on that and ready to go. That's my game plan now. That'll all change. Nothing I ever plan actually works. Jack says, hey, Sean, that's because I'm so trim, Gene. Ha! That's why you're on a diet. How was your roll today? I'm surprised Rob doesn't peel like the top of his roll off where it's brown and eat that, and then peel the bottom off and eat that, and then eat the inside. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch one of his live stream or one of his vlog videos. He eats his sandwich like the top piece of bread, the bottom piece of bread, and then the piece of meat. And he doesn't have anything else on it. Now, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, I'm amazed you didn't pull that roll apart. Use a roller to paint the car? Lord, no. You imagine what that'd look like? Whew, that'd be horrible. Good luck with the paint. I appreciate it. Got to buy the car first. But like I said, you know, I painted stuff with a spray can. And I think the way I think is, since I don't know what I'm doing, I should be able to put on light coats and do several light coats. It may take me more paint to cover it, but it should come out all right. And another thing I'm thinking that would be easier is, since it's a convertible, I don't have to take the hose up here and try to keep it off the side of the car. All the painting will be down low enough where I can keep the hose back, the air hose, and not have to worry about hitting the car. The other hose may hit the car, but the air hose isn't. But the top of it, I don't have to worry about. So you got your pillars and your windows. That's it. And pretty much you can do that kind of like this, and you're good to go. So what I'm thinking, convertible is the way to start if you're going to be painting a car, learning how to paint a car. I just use a rattle can. That's where we differ. That's why you all should watch my channel. Yeah, it's Christmas, so we will go with that, Rob. He's talking about the hoodie size. Rob's laughing. Hey, Rob, getting close. Another week closer. I know. Rob's only got like 15 more weeks. He gets a Tacoma. I may have my new Tundra by the time Rob gets that Tacoma. Oh, gosh. Paint rollers and JB Weld. I'm out. I don't even know if paint sticks to JB Weld. I've used it some, but I don't know if it sticks to it. Sup, Andy? Sup, On? How's it going, buddy? Hey, are we still meeting up while I'm off? I've had a long time off, so let me know if we're still meeting up. I agree, Rob. Rattle can sleeper. That'd definitely be a sleeper, but I think I'll try my luck with spraying it. In all honesty, surely to God, a rattle can spray video wouldn't get more views than an actual spraying video. Who knows? It's YouTube. Who knows? I would like to say I thought they'd have to knock Buddy out today to shave him, and they didn't. So I'm thankful for that. He didn't have to be knocked out. He wasn't a dish rag. I fully expected. I actually did a video. I vlogged it because I fully expected when I come out he was just going to be hanging there. I'd set him in the Jeep, and it'd be like it was last time. I felt really sorry and pitiful for him, but it was kind of funny, and I was going to show you all that, but it didn't happen. But I'm glad it didn't. Right, Dave? I'm dying over here. What 300? A 300ZX Turbo is what I was talking about. Man, there's just a lot of comments just come in. It didn't even look like there was that many comments there. And there was a ton of comments just popped up. What 300? 300ZX. I haven't got it yet. Still trying. Dave C's give me a thumbs up. Should be interesting. I think it should be too. At least it's, content you don't normally see. And you'll get to see me really screw up something probably. And now I'm going to have to figure out how to fix it. That's my guess. So you're going to get to see me really. And the biggest part is this a family-oriented video, channel? So I'm going to have to not cuss while I'm beating my knuckles off on this car trying to get to a bolt that's up underneath the manifold somewhere or something that you can't reach without 14 swivels. So that's going to be the most challenging part of the whole thing, in my opinion. Not painting. I say do it. I agree. I agree. He's got to make up his mind. He ain't made up his mind yet. I would try to get the 300. You already have a Mustang. I'm going to try to get both. I want both. So I'm going to try to get both, but I don't know if the guy will sell the 300. I don't know. We'll find out. Good entertainment. You mean real wrenching? You could teach Rob. Yep, that's it. Run Forrest. Run for it. I could teach Rob. He could watch the videos, and I could show him how to change his spark plugs. That's about as far as he gets into real wrenching. Robbie, what year Mustang? The Mustang I'm looking at is a 1990 Fox body convertible GT. Used to see Fox body Mustangs all over Chattanooga area, and now not so much. You never see them, Steve. You never see those things. They're getting harder to come by. He's a real good friend of mine. He said he would sell it to me basically as what a roller would cost, and it has a good, it has a good engine, transmission, everything. So I can essentially buy the car for what I could buy a roller, and I'd have a car that I could actually daily drive. I mean, it could be daily driven right now. It's very dependable. It's just, it needs some body work. It has a couple of dents, but most parts just need to be painted and some trim. And then, like I said, a few minor things in the engine. But like I said, I could get the car cheap enough that if I wanted to do cams and stuff like that, I wouldn't care to tear into it and actually do it. If a head gasket went out on it, I would probably attempt to fix it. So, it's just stuff like that I normally would pay somebody to do because it's on one of my very dependable cars that I would drive long distance. Whereas this wouldn't be something that I would take, to Myrtle, to the beach. That's the way I look at my cars. If they'll make it to the ocean, they're, something that I'm probably not going to work on myself because I don't trust myself to get it right. Let's see here. What year Mustang? We covered that. Yeah, we read that. Senior vehicle overrun. I'll show you how to run. No, thanks. No, thanks. Unless you're going to take it somewhere, let somebody do it. Film that and say it was me. Just film their hands and tell everybody it was me. Great looking sweatshirt. Thanks, Eddie. We're going to be giving one of these away. 21 people on here right now. Here in a little bit, we're going to be giving one of these away. It's a 2XL. Sorry, that's the only size I have. It's got the Give Runner logo. I love 2XLs. I love big baggy hoodies. My stepdaughter actually wears a 2XL around the house, and my wife does too, and they're about 100 to 110 pounds. Baggy hoodies are the way to go. Just my size. Hey, you're Christina Smallhorn. What is up? Eddie and Christina in the house. What's up, peeps? I want that sweatshirt. I want to wear it as a dress. You'll have your chance here in just a little bit. Here in just a little while, we'll be giving that bad boy away. Hello, you Roo. I can cut that sweatshirt in half and have two. You could cut it in half, and you could wear the upper half, and Krista could wear the other one as like either a skirt or like a top that don't have sleeves on it, or you could just sew sleeves on it, and she could wear it like that. Sarah, you're Roo. What's up? You're biting off a lot with either of these younger folks wouldn't even know what that 300 is. But hang on a second. I know y'all probably seen it. Some of you may not follow me on Instagram, so I'm going to show you what the 300 looks like. Let me get it pulled up here. It ain't really showing up good. I don't know how to get it any better. There we go. Look at that. That looks like a pretty modern car. I mean, yeah, it's a 91, but I actually prefer that over the Z cars of the day, like the 370s and stuff. I like the 300 body style better than I did them. I just think it looks meaner. I don't know. In my opinion, I've always liked them better. Hey, Rob Motive, and Bob just big thumbs up. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up. Hey, you Jack, have you been? Where have you been? We've missed you, Jack. We have. And Jack was here last week, and it was really good to see him. Justin was here last week. Mike Roten was here last week. We had a Thanksgiving reunion on here last week. And Yuru is here this week. Happy to have her as well. It just sucks to paint a car. Nah, it does. But good content. I'm a car channel. Eventually I got to break out on something that I'm not totally comfortable with doing. I do have some parts for the Jeep coming. I'm sure I'll do unboxing and stuff like that. The only thing, did y'all buy anything on Black Friday? Let me go ahead and throw that out there. What did y'all buy anything? What did you buy? The only thing I bought on Black Friday was Jeep JK Ace Engineering inner metal fenders with the big holes in them for the heat to dissipate out. I bought those for the Jeep. I'll be installing those probably while I'm off. Now, most time when you install those, you have to replace your fender flares because your fender flares on a Jeep JK and the inner fender well part is all one piece. Now, I am going to try to be clever and take a Dremel and cut mine to where I can still use the stock fender flares for now. That's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see. I'm trying to get a little bit more, gear wrenches. Gear wrench. That's actually a brand of a wrench, so I can't use that. Agree, Sean. One thing I would pay to have done. Hey, I think it'll be good to see if I can do it. And if I screw it up, I'm out a few $100s in paint. That is what it is. But you all get to see me screw it up and you get to laugh at me. And laughter is good for the soul. Doing great. Been out of the country, but I'm in Aspen at the moment. Good to hear from you and Eddie. Aspen, dude, are you skiing? Are you skiing, Jack? If you are, have fun. Be careful. I had a buddy that just demolished his leg doing that, so please be careful. But I'm so glad you're back in the States. I'm glad you're having a good time, man, and enjoy that vacation in Aspen, if that's what you're doing. I've been looking for a 2020 Tacoma 2. Here they're building them. I will be reviewing a 2020 Tacoma while I am off work. Not sure when I'm going over there. I did my cousin's review of his Tacoma. One of his buddies seen it, liked it, said, hey, I just bought a 2020. Tell him to come over and he can review mine too. So I'll be reviewing a 2020 pretty soon within the next few weeks. They are making them. He's got one. I think it's automatic though. A couple of cans of spray paint and some grocery bags. Andy should be good to paint the car. All right. I did used to do a little bit of body work. I really did most of the masking work on cars. I am very, very particular when I mask a car up. I've never painted one. Haven't done a ton of body work, just a minor little bit, but I did a ton of masking. And the reason I did that is because I'm so meticulous when it comes to that, because a good paint job is very dependent upon your masking job. If you don't mask off a bunch of crap or you don't get everything masked up and then you paint it, and something that's chrome has a big strip of black across it, or you paint your tail pipes or something like that, that's horrible. And that can ruin a paint job and make a really good paint job look just awful. So the masking part I got. I don't like doing it, but I've got it. I used to sand some too, and the reason I got out of it was that sand that would get on me, that dust, and it gives me cold chills thinking about doing that now. So I'm going to have to wear some kind of gloves to make sure I don't get that on my hand, or it will drive me nuts. That's the only part I dread is getting that dust on me. I see you're back on. I am, Chad. I am. I don't know what happened, but we're back now. I don't know. Hey, Chad. Hey, Rob. Steve, get a big thumbs up. Everybody hit that big thumbs up. You may need Car Buyers Anonymous. I may need a bodyguard when my wife finds out. I ain't worried too much about Car Buyers Anonymous, but I am worried about my wife finding out. Now, I want to say this. I have told y'all that I want to buy a 5.0 Mustang and supercharge it. I've talked about that. I've talked about that several times. Once I got, the Jeep paid off or something like that, I was going to do that. If I can get the 300 running right with 500 and some horsepower, that might curb my wanting of a new Mustang enough to where I don't buy it and I'd come out a lot cheaper. I'm hoping. I don't have high hopes on that, but I'm hoping that the speed, because that car was a rocket. It was a rocket. I can't tell you on here how fast it will actually run, but it's fast. Probably too fast. Hello, Gear. Howdy, everyone. What's up, Terrence? What's up, buddy? How's it going? Just in case you're on here and you haven't heard, we're going to be giving away a Gear Runner hoodie tonight. So stay tuned. It's coming your way in just a few more minutes. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Rob. Your new washer and dryer ain't going to hide 2 cars. Come on, man. And I did sell my other 2 washer and dryers. I did buy a washer and dryer. I told y'all on the vlog the other day that I might buy a washer and dryer and I might put it on that vlog. I wound up not putting it on the vlog, but I did buy a Maytag washer and dryer top loader, and I got the other 2 sold. Actually, the guy that I rent all the vacation off of, he wanted a washer and dryer. So what I did was we've already got some vacations planned for next year, and I just gave him the washer and dryer to knock some of the money that I owe him off some of those vacations. So that's what happened. Paul Walker sent you a message. Oh, Wakefield. I was like, Paul Walker? I thought we was fixing to end the stream because that was getting to be too much. Let's see here. What up, Gear? Can't wait to get my Gear Runner gear. Zach, your hoodie is in the mail, buddy. It should be there anytime. There's a chance to win another one tonight. You stay tuned. You could win another one tonight. And I appreciate you buying one. Thank you very much. You can go to Atlanta and watch SEC championship game this weekend. I could, but we're not leaving until next week. We are going to tour the Hall of Fame. The bad part is, oh my gosh, hope those people are gone by then. Whew. God, you going? I know LSU's there. LSU's going to win. My prediction is LSU will win, Ohio State will win, Clemson's going to win. That's going to knock Georgia out of the top 4, and probably Oklahoma will jump in there. So that's what I'm predicting. I am back. Me too. Welcome back, buddy. Good evening, Gear. What's up, brother? How's it going? Pretty good, CJ. How are you tonight? My week's been long. Just a long week. The next week will be short. The next 28 days will fly by. Hello, Gear, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was CrossFit. How was CrossFit? I've never done CrossFit. Usually when I lose weight, I don't do the gym stuff. I just go run, do some push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. Cut back on what I'm eating. I hear a lot of people that do CrossFit now just don't know. Man, they really push you doing that. They really, really push you. And I'm glad you're doing it because it is healthy. But how was it? I'm just curious. How do you like it? Hey, you Brian. Hey, you board woodworker. I know the new group help I'm starting. Cars I have to buy. Sean, I may need to store some of these at your house if I keep buying cars, just for the record. Hey, board woodworker. And then I'm just going to tell my wife, you bought them, and I'm just driving them. Hey, Brian. Yo, Jack. You doing okay? Wait, what? Oh, it jumped. Oh, man, it jumped. No, it's the Rob Motive syndrome. My computer has the Rob Motive syndrome. Wait, let's see here. Wait, what? You mean everyone doesn't eat that way? No, I'm way behind. I just realized where I'm at. Hello, everyone. What up? Don't forget the thumbs up. Exactly. Hit that thumbs up, and I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, Mo, he is treating this car like a tan. LOL. He should take it to Florida. I know it. I know it. The Jeep's going to Florida, I think. Hello, Rob. Gear, just follow the text sheet. Comes with the paint and clear you buy. Lay the hose on your shoulder to maintain control of it. Painting is all about body work. I agree, Run Force. I agree. Body work and masking is where a good paint job's at, unless you just get a bunch of runs. But body work and getting it smooth and getting everything masked off, that's where it's at. Good evening, all. Good evening, Mondack Living. How are you this evening? Yes, it would be a rattle can for the win. I don't know about that. 23 watching, 13 likes. We need more likes. Nice. They are expensive here in North Carolina. Yep, they're expensive everywhere. Just sold a 2000 GT. Nice. You'll miss it. You'll miss it. I miss that car. I miss my 300. I've tried. All right. I've been trying for months to buy 3000 GT VR4 turbo off a lady at work, and she is not parting with it either. I am first in line with it if she ever wants to sell it. I have a bad addiction to 90s model sports cars, the Fox body Mustang, the 300ZX, the Toyota Supra Mark IV, the 3000 GT, and the RX-7 of those years are the best years, in my opinion, for sports cars. Not necessarily horsepower wise, although they did have more horsepower then than they did in the early 2000s, but mainly for looks. Just the aesthetics of the cars back then were way better than a lot of cars are today. So I'd like to have one of each. Won't happen. I could never afford a Supra. Those things are stupid. I should have bought one of them back when I almost bought it before, because I'll never be able to afford one of those now. Okay, guys, need to eat. Got to go to bed, work 4 a.m. Have a great night. Hey, you have a good night too, Brian. I appreciate you being here. That 4 a.m. comes early. I'm with you, man. 4 a.m. every day. Fox Body for the win. I agree. I agree. Take care, board. What's a roller? He's talking about like you'd paint a wall with. Mustang or 300? How about a Camaro? Now, I want to say the Camaro is the one car of the 90s that I was not a huge fan of. And the 2000s Camaro was horrible. Like, is that the one that had the big long nose? Maybe that was a 90 one that had that big sharp nose. Oh, my goodness. Man, my buddy had one of them, and the dash seemed like it went for days. It just never ended. Terrence is getting a big thumbs up. My size too. Michael, you get a chance to win it here in just a little bit. Big Mo, it doesn't have engine or transmission most of the time. That 300ZX is sharp. Thank you very much. That was my favorite vehicle I think I've almost ever owned. It is in the top 2 to 3, and I want it back. I bought a Tundra on Black Friday. That's a good purchase. That's a good purchase. What did you think of the Santa Cruz Bub? The Santa Cruz was interesting. You know, it kind of looks, I liked it. I liked it. Overall, I liked it. Hyundai's coming out with a new truck, and I liked it. It reminded me of a more rounded, sportier looking Ranger, if that makes sense. Or maybe like a Ranger mixed with a Ridgeline. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. Smith & Wesson 686 plus Talo 357 Magnum 3-inch. That's a nice gun. That'd be a good carry gun, actually. Revolvers don't usually malfunction much. So that'd be a good carry gun. Problem is, you only probably get 5 rounds. Thanks, Mon. Tundra, TRD, cold air intake, Sparks parts. Yep. And use code Gear Runner to save 5%. Just saying. I've started promoting that. I've had that a little while. I haven't been promoting that, but the time's come. So if y'all need anything from Sparks Parts, you can use code Gear Runner now. It is active, has been active, and you can save 5% off your entire order of whatever you buy. And I hope a lot of you have took advantage of it buying the charging tray, because that is an awesome mod. I think Tundras should come with that. I don't think it's something we should have to do to it, and maybe future ones will, but that is awesome. Makes life so much easier. I love it. I just love it. But code Gear Runner, save 5%. If you haven't priced paint lately, get ready to pass out. I know it went way, way up since I was involved in it. Way up. Yes, sir. Off subject. See you, Gator, behind you. Who you got, Dogs or LSU? LSU. LSU's gonna win that game. LSU's gonna win a championship. It's gonna happen. They're gonna beat. It's gonna be LSU and Ohio State probably, and then LSU's gonna win. I think Ohio State has to play Clemson. Ain't that right? LSU. I don't know. That's who I think it's gonna be. If that's how it works out. Either way, LSU's gonna beat Ohio State. Whether they go and play them first or last. Prep is the key. Exactly. Gear one thing that helps with that itchy feeling from the sanding dust is Vagisil. I better take a lot of, it's not an itchy feeling. It don't make me itch. It just, I pop up in goosebumps thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know what, and I didn't do that to start with. It's just one day I got it on me and I was like, God, I can't handle this. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I don't get it. I really don't. Still think you should get the Benz. I do too. My wife said no. My wife said no 4-door cars. So I'll just keep buying 2-door ones. Show her. Now, technically, I want to say this. My wife knows I want my 300 back, and I don't think she has a big, no, don't do that, reservations about that. But She would probably not like me buying the Mustang as the one she wouldn't like. But if she remembers, if she's watching, a few years ago, maybe last year, maybe not a few years, maybe last year, I said something about buying Mustangs, and she told me, you told me that I could have one of every body style. This just makes the second one. That's here. Nice. The giveaways here are high class, unlike the YouTuber down in somewhere in Texas. Thanks, T-Dub. I appreciate that, buddy. We will be giving away a shirt here in probably about 5 more minutes. How so, T-Dub? Go Tigers, and we lost it again. Man, this thing jumps a lot. At least I know, right there it is. Tundra's laughing. Hey, T-Dub, saw your mag gray Tundra on your channel, sharp. Bob just bought one. Magnetic gray, that's it. He has bought it. Baylor will crush Sooners. I don't think so. I've got Sooners in that. Mainly because of Jalen Hurts. Just playing, Rob. Thanks, Bob. Uga may just pull off the upset. I don't think so. It's just my opinion. I think LSU is a more complete team. Go Georgia. Make sure you try Fox Brothers Barbecue while in Atlanta. Love it. I will put that on my list of things to try. Thank you very much. Give them to the wife as presents. What? Never ask Rob for wife advice. I know. See? That's what he gives right there. It's horrible. I'm full of advice. You're full of something, but it ain't advice. My Tundra's not having rotor issues. Anybody else? My Tundra is having front rotor issues. I do want to say mine has a little bit of a shimmy. I think I've had to hit mine too hard too many times where people just lock it down in front of you. And I may have warped one just a little bit or both. So that's the only issue I'm having is I get a little bit of shimmy in my steering wheel. My brakes are still good. It's not so bad that, it throws me where I can just feel it just a little bit when I have to hit my brakes hard. But that's the only issue I've seen. I've heard other people talk because the Tundra is so heavy that when you have to hit your brakes a lot and it heats them up, it can warp those rotors. That's the only thing I've heard about any issues. Full of something. Hey, see? Great minds think alike. Certainly full of it. Still thinking alike. Everybody on here seems to think like me. I need a release. Oh, God. 240SX. You cannot find those. My wife wants me to buy either one of those or a different Mustang to build another thing we want to do. And she's in on this. She wants to build a drift car because she wants to learn how to drift, and I do too. So I've been looking at 240s and stuff like that. You can't find them. They're extinct. And if you do, they're so ragged out that you wouldn't want it. At least around here anyway. 240s, that's horrible. Rob Motive, I'm taking my truck into Toyota for oil change. I'm scared. Don't be scared. I had a 91 300ZX twin turbo, miss it. Drunk driver hit it. That's horrible. And that's exactly what mine was, a 91, or is. It's still there. It's been wrecked a few times, but it's still around. Tons of horsepower. Fun car. Well, you should be, T-Dub, very afraid. I've got a rental Jeep I'll set you up with so you don't have to drive down with those mud tires. I need the room. I drove my first Tundra service. That ain't bad. I've had several. It's not bad. The ones you got to pay for is the ones that suck. Dr. Rob, how should you go about letting my girlfriend know it's not working out? I'd text her. Just saying. And then move and cut your wife's phone off and change your number. Had a 72 Camaro. Loved it. You're telling your age. You probably got it when you was like, what, 6? Tell her you're married, T-Dub. Bob, I can only hope they care or careful, and they care. They probably don't care. 686 is 07. Okay, I was thinking it was a 5-rounder. Sorry. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's going to be a big cylinder, though. I had a 68 Camaro. I cry when I think of it. My dad has a 67 Corvette convertible, and I cry when I think of it because it sold a few months ago for $150,000. Jumped again. There it is. If a Ranger and Ridgeline had a baby, it would have to look like a Hyundai. That's what it does. Mitsubishi sells one hell of a truck overseas. Turbo diesel, but not in the U.S. There's a lot of vehicles you can buy overseas. that you can't buy over here. And the number one vehicle that I'm all but hurt that you can't buy over here is the R34 Nissan Skyline. But in 2024, you can. Hopefully the price comes down. Need the rubber molding piece for passenger side for my Tundra. Reckon I could use a U, Rob, and 34 to get 15% at Sparks Parts. I don't know if that works like that. Good luck, though. I wish you the best of luck. If I was going to have to pick one of them, though, I'd pick Gear Runner. Crap. Why didn't I think of that? Of course, you're the best, Dr. Rob. As long as you use mine, Steve. Nope. You probably did say it first. Bill is the male T-dub. Your wife is right. A hot rod has 2 doors, not 4. Maybe I'm old school. Yes, she won't buy anything 4 doors. She won't let me buy anything 4 door. Do you still have my address? I don't. I don't save addresses, just like Rob. I don't save those. So anybody that wins this, other than Rob, because I can get his off of his channel, you'll have to either email me your address at gearrunner24@gmail.com, or you can direct message me on Instagram if you follow me on there. Oh, crap. What is it, T-Dub? LSU versus Clemson for the championship. Maybe. Clemson or LSU is going to win it. Let's hope Trump wins the 2020 presidential election. T-Dub, don't ask Rob first off. IG, you a picture. I am the Paul. Or the diesel Hilux. Oh, why wouldn't that sell? I think it would. I think it will sell. All right. We're good. We're good. So, let's see how many people's on here. 27. We're fixing to do the giveaway right now, so everybody stay right here. We're going to do the giveaway. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. I had someone ask me on the job site today if I had a rag. I told them I left her at home. Here all night. What would you think will win the tug of war if you put a Tundra against the Cybertruck? Cybertruck. It's just got too much torque. It's probably too much heavier. It's heavier. It's just, I think the Cybertruck's going to do it. All right. So now is the giveaway time right here. I always love the Nissan 240s. Me too. Don't start till I tell you to go. And the first person, I am on live chat. If you're not on live chat, make sure you are, because it may show up different on your computer than it is on mine. And what we are giving away is one Gear Runner double extra R large hoodie. It does have 2 strings, other one flip back. That also has the Gear Runner logo on the hood. What we're giving away. What we're giving away, just like the one I have on right here. Love this thing. I wear it all the time. So what we're going to do is I need a number between 100 and 140. Go. And I'm sure people's guessing, but I'm not seeing it. 100 and 140. 5.7, 121, 109. Seeing them come in now. Nobody's guessed it yet. Smoke's a little high. 133, 122. Still trucking. Seen a few of them close, but no cigars yet. We're still trucking. Whoa, it kind of started coming in fast. Wow. Good night. I'm trying to see. All right, I'm just going to start scrolling down, see if I can see it. Oh my gosh, it jumped on me. I've not seen it yet. Surely to God, this ain't one of those times where somebody said it and it didn't show up on my screen. I've got a computer now. I've not seen it yet. Still guessing. Keep guessing. I've seen people close. Seen people close. I've only got one hoodie. They're coming in so fast, I can't hardly see them. Man. I'm going to have to go back through them. I've not seen it yet. On this end, I've not seen it. All right, I found it. I seen it. I seen it. All right, now let me go back and make sure that nobody guessed it before this. Out of all these guesses, I have to believe that somewhere down through here, somebody has guessed this, and it was going so fast that I could not see it. But I did see it, and I've got a lot to go through, so bear with me while I go through this. Good Lord, there was a lot of guesses. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me go down through here and see if I find it anywhere before. If I have to go through all these, and that's the first one, man, it's going to be something. There was one really close right there. Bear with me. There's a lot of numbers to go through here. A lot. Man, that was close. Really close right there. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot because I'm trying to concentrate because this screwed me once before and I don't want that to happen again. So I want to make sure that if somebody else put it, I see it. But I've not seen it yet. That was a good number. A lot of people guessed, and I have not seen that number yet. Still looking. Wow. Man, that's a good number. There's another one that was really close. I really think that's the first person. Oh, Tundra Whisperer at 124. That was the first one that got it. That's the first one I seen. I went through all these, and everybody's had to be on here because there was a million of them on here. But congratulations, T-Dub. You won the hoodie, buddy. Just send me, if you asked me if I still had your address. That's so funny. I don't, so either email it to me at gearrunner24@gmail.com or direct message me on Instagram, either way you want to do it. But yeah, that was the first person that I seen had it out of all those numbers, and there was a lot. Oh, there we go. Holy cow. I know. Congratulations. Stop guessing. He has a winner already. Rob, you're out. They do that. They do that on here and on Rob's. If a winner's been picked, they're still trucking. That's how we roll. It's me. It's me. Nope. It was T-Dub. Teslas in general are hideous. Yeah, they are hideous. That truck's horrible looking. I do like the tailgate. Don't know why somebody else hadn't come up with that yet. The address you'll need is a P.O. box. Okay, Rob, where are your hoodies? Congrats. Nice. Heck yeah. Congrats, T-Dub. Congrats, T-Dub. That was a ton of numbers. It was a ton of numbers. It took me a long time to go through it. And Run Forest was close. He was close. I want to say Run Forest was actually the first one I seen pop up, but I knew I'd missed a bunch. So when I went back through it, T-Dub was actually ahead of you. But they were going through so fast, I just couldn't see them all. 7. What size? It's a 2XL, man. That's the only sizes I got. As long as Rob loses. Nice, T-Dub. Nice. Yep. Rob didn't make it. Congrats, T-Dub. Thanks, T-Dub. Crap. You never know. I may give another one away sometime. But again, if you didn't win and you want one, just hit me up. Like I said, gearrunner24@gmail.com or direct message me on Instagram. Either way, and we'll work it out. And good live show gear. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that, buddy. Perfect size. Thank you. I'm glad it'll fit perfect. I'm glad somebody wanted that it fits, I'm glad somebody wanted it fits. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I didn't talk about any of this because I got so far behind when I was rambling earlier about the Mustang. I'm pissed off I didn't win. So sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Coffee beans. McDonald's has teamed up with Ford, and they're taking the coffee bean cover that comes on the bean and sending them to Ford, and Ford is like melting them down and mixing them with plastic and making headlight housings. Who knew? Another way to go green, I guess. I wanted that dress. I'm so sorry. What brand? I think it's Hanes. I don't know. Fruit of Loom. Fruit of a Loom. That's what it is. You need to get Rob tight, but to give some hoodies. You need to get Rob tight, but I'll try. I can't control what he does. Just curious what brand I want that dress. A later gear, kids are howling and the dogs are crying. Zach, appreciate you being on here, buddy. Have a great night. Don't forget to enter the contest for tomorrow. We're giving away a tire pressure gauge tomorrow, and then the next giveaway will be announced after that. And that giveaway will be the cup holder covers. So those should be coming in. I'd like to go ahead and thank Tough Skins for sponsoring that. They're sending me a couple of those to give to you guys. So hopefully that gets in before the giveaway. If not, I'll get those sent out as soon as I get them. But I'm supposed to be having some new stuff coming, some brand new stuff coming from Tough Skins, brand new to the market. So stay tuned for that. But they are also supplying the giveaway. And like I said, I'd like to give them a big thanks and shout out. Also, like I said, Gear Runner to save 5% at Sparks Parts, Gear Runner 10 to save 10% at Tough Skins. Let's see here. Teslas will never look as good nor sound as vicious as an old school muscle car. A hot rod, no matter how fast those they won't sound, but they'll smoke them. I'm in a roll now, 2 in a row. I better get a lotto ticket. Yeah, split that with me. That is weird. At least go buy a lotto ticket, and then you can at least buy my 300 and Mustang because that'll be cheap. That's weird. The coffee. I know it is. You made me mad, and you said Ford McDonald's. They're partnering up, Sean. Hey, guys, fix to go eat some dinner. Good night to all. Be safe. Jack, thank you for being here, buddy. Enjoy your vacation and enjoy your dinner. What do you think of the 69 General Lee Charger in the TV show Dukes of Hazzard? I like it. I'd like to have one of those. Probably worth a lot of money. I wouldn't want my doors welded shut. I agree, CJ. Can't wait until my F250 trimmer comes in. Love that pushrod V8. All right, so the F350, I don't know if y'all seen it. We've been talking about the Cybertruck. We're talking about Ford. The F350, and Elon Musk is giving Ford a ton of lip over this. They put 3,000 pounds in the bed and then pulled it up like it's kind of off-roading. It actually collapsed the tailgate to where they couldn't open it. Just the weight in the bed collapsed the tailgate on an F350 dually to where it couldn't open it. And Elon Musk is giving them down the road over that. Later, Jack, I like Tough Skin stuff, but they are expensive. You can save 10%. That'll help out a little bit. Do I send my address to your email then? You can. Send it to my email, gearrunner24@gmail.com. I'll get this thing sent out to you. Anything else I want to talk about? I think that's pretty much it. That's it. So, amen to that. V is for Vagabond. Later on, I'm out. Guys and gals, I appreciate you being on here tonight. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You all are why I do this, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys, and thank you very much for supporting the channel and watching the content. And with that, the live stream's over. We'll see you next time.